It's the morning time, and I want to show you what we have for breakfast here. At the hotel, they usually have a complimentary breakfast. They have a little list here of what they have. Take a look at that cute little picture at the bottom with the smiley face sun. Yes, they usually have a complimentary breakfast, but probably because of COVID, they decided to give us something special when we went to the office, and it's like a little mystery bag in here. And we have two of them, and as you can see from the staple, I haven't opened these yet because I want to open them with you guys so we can see what's inside of this together. It's kind of exciting, actually. It's quite exciting. Oh, this looks nice, you guys. I'm gonna start taking things out. Look at this. A nice little orange. That's great. What else is in here? Well, look at this. This is nice. A hard-boiled egg. Very nice. Great idea. Lots of protein. Yeah. We've got some cheese. And they have a nice little folded napkin. Oh, look at this. This is nice. I've got some Minute Maid orange juice. That's a great idea. Oh, this is nice. What a great idea. A Nutri-Grain bar. This is wild berry. Well, that's a nice little breakfast. Nice little breakfast idea. I think that's fantastic. Yeah. 2 thumbs up. Got some coffee. It looks great and it smells great. It's very good. And this coffee was complimentary of the hotel too. So it was really nice. It's always nice to have a cup of coffee provided by the hotel, just to give you a different taste from what you have at home normally, right? No, it's really good. So we've got some ideas for today. We're going to go into town and we're going to take a look around. There's a lot to see. We've been here before and it's beautiful here. A lot of tourists come here, but a lot of people from all over Nova Scotia come to Annapolis Royal. And when I take you guys into town with me, you'll see why a lot of people love coming here. There's some cheese. We're just checking out of the hotel, out of the Annapolis Royal Inn. It's been a wonderful stay. We're on our way to town. It's a really nice place. It looks like it's going to be a really nice day. We have the sun coming out and there's blue skies.
Good morning, sun. How are you? Skies above. Gee, it's great to be alive and love.
Let's take a look at this very old graveyard. The 2 cemeteries located here may hold more than 2,000 graves. Wooden markers have long since decayed, and the remaining gravestones represent only a few of the burials. In the mid-1600s, the Roman Catholic parish of St. John Baptiste located its cemetery here. Acadians from the Port Royal area, French soldiers, administrators and their families, and several Mi'kmaq were buried in this place. A view of the cemetery taken in the late 1800s. And there's a picture there. Born April 15th, 1803, died December 22nd, 1865. This is a very interesting grave here. I'll show you. Rose Fortune, 1774 to 1864. Born into slavery in the British colonies that became the United States, Rose Fortune was one of more than 3,000 black loyalists who gained freedom and resettlement in Nova Scotia in 1783 to 1784, supporting Britain in the American Revolution in Annapolis Royal, where she moved with her parents and siblings. Fortune started a successful baggage carting business and earned respect by informally policing the waterfront. Long a source of pride for African Nova Scotians, the story of Rose Fortune epitomizes the perseverance of black loyalists who confronted prejudice and inequality to make a place for themselves in Canada. Here's a little grave, a very little grave, and it's all fenced in. Must have been a child. I don't see any writings, unfortunately, but there's some nice flowers in there. This is interesting as well. There is some writing on that. I'll see if I can make it out. It's kind of difficult to make it out. Erected to the memory of Henry Goldsmith, barrister at law and collector of Her Majesty's Customs at Annapolis. This is a very interesting family plot, and the date on these tombstones read mid-1800s. And it's very nice in a way, because even in death they wanted to stay together. Fort Anne National Historic Site. Welcome. This is the interesting and very beautiful view of Fort Anne. Look around. This tranquil place was once the heart of French and British colonies. Buildings ringed the parade square, and the fort was filled with the everyday bustle of a busy garrison and seat of government. During French rule, the fort became the military and administrative capital of Acadia. Later, under British rule, the fort continued its central role when the town, now renamed Annapolis Royal, became the first British capital of Nova Scotia in 1713. They have a very nice walking trail here that I can follow along, and as you can see ahead, there's more cannons aimed at the water, aimed at the ships. You can almost picture the ships come sailing into the harbor here. There's some cannonballs on the ground there. I can't even imagine a cannonball aimed at me, or coming at me, I should say. Pretty horrific to think about that. Fort Anne as a cow pasture in 1895. There's a cow right down there. Pretty amazing to think that all of this was done by hand, man-made. A lot of digging, a lot of shovels, a lot of work. The top of that hill by the cannon, that's my destination. But I have to go down these stairs before I can go up to the other side. Just watching my footing here. There we go. Look at that. Look how high that is. And that's where I'm going. All right. Let's attempt this. Just gotta hold on to this here. here we go. It's quite steep, but I'm not going too fast. Quite a view too. View. Almost to the top. There. I made it. I'm at the top. Look at that view. Fort Anne, and that is a picture of the shape of the fort. The dry ditch is a trench around the fortifications that slows the advance of attacking troops. So that's right there, and that would be down at the bottom there, as you can see. Way down there. That's what that's talking about. French powder magazine. This small sturdy building is the only surviving building from the French period. Built to last, it replaced the black hole, which was too damp for storing gunpowder and munitions. There are several ventilation features that kept gunpowder drier here than in the old magazine. While the old one was built into the damp earth, this one is elevated and has a passageway that circulates air around it. There are also several vents that brought in air and kept out sparks or flames, which could have ignited the whole supply. Powder magazine, 1885, built in 1708. This is the oldest building protected by Parks Canada. And here it is here. And it's very, very nice and very interesting. We'll go down and take a look at it. There we go. And there's the year 1708 right there. Look at that. That's quite old, as you can imagine. It's kind of dark in here. A lot of barrels to my left. Pretty amazing this building is so old, and it's in really good shape actually. And this part here is where the air could come through, just so that the air could circulate. These doors here are the original doors. And look at all the names, the graffiti written on there. And some of them go way, way back to the 1700s into the 1800s, I imagine. And we'll Over here, I'll turn. Here's the other door, the other original door. 1876. A lot of names are in here from over the years. Pretty amazing and beautiful too. Let's go for a little walk around this building. It's like a little adventure. And around the corner, what awaits us around the corner? There's another one of those little openings there to let the air inside the building. Very clever. Cleverly done. Cleverly built. Some more of those openings right there. That lets the air go into the building. Another one. And we're back at the doorway. That is the Officers' Quarters Museum right there. Thank you for coming along on day 2 of my mini vacation to Annapolis Royal. Stay tuned for part 3.